Alright, quick thing before we start, I was able to salvage the data, so hooray! And we're in. It feels great to be back in Spyro. And when we last left off, we were chasing one of you, getting that done, and moving on to this little maze bonus area, going on to Dark Hallow. Which, personally, is a favorite stage of mine. Why? Well, simply put, the aesthetic. Which you'll see in a moment after Spyro finishes flying. Although he's able to fly into the world faster than out, I'm not going to complain. Just question. And question and question. Alright, Spyro. Alright, and we are here. And boom. Time for the next tutorial world. As I said, World 1 is basically nothing but a giant tutorial. And in this tutorial world, we learn about damage types. As you can see, or that was not what was supposed to happen, but they have metal weapons. And metal weapons cannot be flamed, same as metal boxes like this one. It just doesn't work. Although apparently if they don't put up their guard, it doesn't work either. Let me see if I can get you. Okay, yeah, see? It's not supposed to work. So what you're supposed to do is ram them. And then on the big boy up here, let me just come around real quick, go up these stairs, or not stairs. Now for this big person, you obviously cannot run into them. Or you can, but you take damage. So you have to flame them. So this is a tutorial on how to fight enemies. Right? Rescued Alvin.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Just like I said, but it's nice to have the little tutorial dragon right there. Oh, wait, it's happened. Okay, so I was explaining in the first part, sometimes I'll end up missing a gem because of this. Although the gem is right there, Sparks will not get it for whatever reason. So if I just ran away thinking I already picked it up, well, I would have missed it. So thank you, Sparks. I could finally show off what I was talking about, so I don't look crazy. Let's just grab a nice little froggy here, give us a butterfly, which gives us a 1-up because it's blue. Which is why you should always flame those whenever you can. They respawn really quick, so don't worry about it. Right down to this little alcove where we have a giant in metal. Luckily though, the back is vulnerable. Otherwise you can't deal with them because they're too big. So yeah, this is another world for tutorials. Like I said, this whole first world is a tutorial. Okay, didn't make it in time. But apparently they don't do damage. Turn around, please. Thank you. Although why a dragon being here you would feel safe to turn around, I do not know. Hello, dragon. What's your name? Rescued Oswin.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
Not much of a secret, but we'll take the dragon for completion's sake. And here we have the key, because we already found the metal chest. Now, one thing I like about this world is basically the dragon's library, or rather the artisan's library. Although I do have to ask, can't you find a better way to light your things? I mean, look at this. Candles right next to books. Unless that's special dragon leather or something, how is it not bursting into flames? I don't know, but I do like the aesthetic. And some of you may notice who watch my Crash Team Racing playing, story mode and then all the tracks, that this is one of the parts of the track shown off in the Spyro map. Which I like. There's only like 3 references, I believe, but I'm glad this one made it in. Alright, big challenge. We have Big Boy and 3 people with shields. Or there are 2 people. Make that 1. Make that none. Alright, light the fires because we can. Flame the frog because we can. And I believe we're almost done with this stage. I believe there's only 100 gems, and I'm sure that's the last dragon. So let's quickly grab this gem. And let's rinse and repeat to get over there. Oh, and I forgot about the chest at the beginning. My bad. I'll grab that in 1 second. Because over here we have more gems, and more importantly, a 1-up. Because we might need it. You never know. We could get stuck in a glitch and have to, well, do a manual restart, we'll say. Alright, chest, give me your gems. Now, I believe, and I hope I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, blue gems only appear in Spyro 1. After that, I think they're replaced with purples, despite the fact that purple's already in the game. Ow. Take that. Which, I mean, oh, first let me take care of this enemy, because I can. Flame for frogs, because I can. Yeah, I think this is the only game blue gems are in. After that, it's just, red, purple, and green. Although, I think Sapphire is more popular than Amethyst, so I wouldn't really know. Although, yeah, I think it's like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are like the most common gems. 1 second. Rescue Darius.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
Yes, we already figured that out. So yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but, I think Sapphire is more popular than Amethyst. But what do I know? I'm a machine. Alright, another level done. Back to the hub world of the tutorial world. Because as I said, World 1's one great big tutorial. Nothing wrong with that, it's actually really nice. It's like playing Mario in World 1 basically just being a tutorial. One for running, one for fire, one for jumping, one for whatever. Alright, I believe there's a stage over here. Out of my way. Yes, I did go out of my way to hit them. Technically, they're not alive, so... I don't know how I should feel about that. But off to Town Square. Now, what is Town Square? Well, it's the flying/gliding tutorial. Yeah, I'm not kidding. The first world we did is basically just getting used to the game, how to move in the 3D exploration. The level we just did is how to fight enemies, and this one's all about grounding. And I don't think there's one for charging. Huh, did they leave that on purpose or by accident? Don't know, but here we are in the level. The town square. Although it doesn't really look like much of a town, but what do I know? These dragons are only... I'll just say, how tall are they? I guess we'll get a comparison real quick. So here's the side. Those are the windows. Look like they're Spyro size, don't they? Let's see how big this dragon is. Rescued Mills.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're bigger than that window. So, who's the town square for? Maybe it's not for dragons, and that's not where they're not telling you. Ooh, secret lore? Alright, time to do the gliding tutorial, which, as you might imagine, technically is the most difficult stage. I say technically because these stages are pretty easy. And in case you're wondering, yeah, you can actually hit the bull. They don't die, but you can hit them. You still need to flame them. Although it wouldn't surprise me if there was a skill point for knocking all the balls over. Alright, these chests are unique because as you can see, there's a gem. But we can't grab it. We actually have to jump and grab it after we activate it. Very unique and very unnecessary if you ask me. It'd be different if there was like a speed section or puzzle section, but there isn't. Alright, this is a better comparison. There's the window, there's a dragon. Rescued Delvin. Devlin.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Okay, side by side comparison, seems like they might actually fit. I don't know. And one thing I do have to ask, which I've kind of been asking and hinting at this entire time, why did he have a cake that said, "Thanks, Spyro," when he should have had that when he got frozen? Because honestly, you can't make a cake while you're frozen. Something's very, I would say fishy, but I'm going to go with suspicious in the dragon world. Now, right up here where there's a bunch of chickens, and a one-up for us. Alright, you know what, let's finish off the level and then do some exploration. That's what I personally like to do. Don't know why, but it's just how I go about things. Maybe because I guess if we miss something we could just finish the level, rather than try to beat the level 100% and then not find the ending. I don't know. Alright, what do you have to say? Rescued Alvar.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
You know, I wonder if that's supposed to be part of the charging tutorial. Because that dragon's pretty obvious, so maybe this is where they teach about charging? Try to wrap it all up because it's not really a major thing. I don't know. One thing I do know is we have to go over here. That's right, secret glide. And you know what? Let's try to get them. Normally I like to get the gems first, but we can get you now. And screw up. Darn it. That's why I like to get the gems first. Oh well, we do a quick reset, and this time we will get them. Alright, up and over. I wish there was a quicker way over here. There might be if there was a glitch, but I don't know any Spyro glitches. Alright, 3, 2, come here! Come here, you annoying person in blue. Ah, and I didn't have to jump down, which means I can keep going. Nice. Now, I think we missed a gem back here, didn't we? I guess not. Good. That'll save us a few minutes of walking around in an exploration game. We're not speedrunning or anything. Let's take our time. Do a nice little glide. Get some more blue gems, because they're not going to be here after this game. Alright, one more glide and one more dragon, as well as one more bowl. Ooh, you had a yellow. What do you have to say? Rescue 4.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. You can always check your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Yep, good to know. Okay, now here's another tricky one. As you can see, it spins, and when you flame it, it does spin, kind of like you're blowing on it. Really cool little detail. Alright, I believe we're done now, right? Yep, 100%, which means it's time for a boss fight. The very first boss. The tutorial boss. The boss we fight. I can't think of any more ways to say it. Alright, here we are back in the world. Alright, boss. Let's do this. Let's see if you're actually worth fighting, because as you can see, we're doing the exact same thing as we did when we first started this journey. So we clearly needed to go get all those dragons first. Clearly we learned everything. Now, I understand, most people first time they play this probably would need tutorial levels. Alright, Toasty, let's do this. Not gonna lie, it's a very toasty atmosphere. Yeah, I'm gonna take a few seconds to pause on that one. Sorry. Alright, Toasty, let's do this. My question is, are you a bread or marshmallow monster? Okay, shepherds. Oh, and the dreaded dogs. Why are they dreaded? Because they have 2 hits, and with old school programming, let's just say if they're in the middle of an attack, even if they're defeated, they'll still hit you. So you could lose a lot of life for no reason. So you really want to be on the outskirts of your flame, which is actually further than it seems. And, try to keep them from doing anything. Otherwise you're going to lose a lot of unnecessary HP. I should know, I played this game, yeah, see right there. Although I didn't hit them, even if I did hit them, the attack still would have gone through. And as you might guess, because this is a boss level, there's no healing. So you gotta be real careful with these dang dogs. And their shepherds. Although I don't think I've ever gotten hit by a shepherd. Don't quote me on that, I'm sure I have. It's not to my recollection. Sorry, let me try that again. Not to my recollection. Alright, take care of you. And what I think I do like is, let me see where I can find it. Ah, right here. That painting, keep it in mind. For as we keep going forward, you may recognize it. As well as that one. Now, I don't think these were in the original game. I mean, I'm sure there's paintings, but not these specific paintings. And you might be asking, what's so important about that? Well, as we play through the Spyro series, you'll see what I mean. Alright, surprise dog. Come on, don't get hit. And I clearly hit you, but whatever, we just gotta... Maybe we should do a reset before the boss? Nah, that doesn't work. You know why? Because enemies will respawn. You guys have to be very, 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 very careful, because we only got 2 hits. What do you have to say, Nevin?
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
I'm sure he does, but is he a bread man or a marshmallow man? Alright, there's Toasty the Scarecrow with his dog. Alright, 1 free hit. So far so good. Now there's 2 dogs. So careful. 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 That's right, barrel roll. Barrel roll to safety. Careful. Yeah, that game actually doesn't tell you that. Spyro can barrel roll. Not really useful, but it is fun. Oh, yeah, and it turns out Toasty was just a lamb with an attitude. Alright, flame, barrel roll, run, dodge. Okay, so far so good. 1 dog left. And now it's just Toasty, and they're prepping an attack, but we jump and got it. So much for the first boss, but again, first boss. What do you expect, right? Get the gems, and that should be 100%. Can confirm? Can confirm. Alright, that is almost World 1 done, the Artisan World. Might be saying, what do you mean almost? Well, technically there was that secret we weren't supposed to find yet. But we did find it. So let's go take care of that so we can actually finish this world 100%. Alright, Sparks is back up to full. Let's hit some sheep. And 1 of you for luck. Thank you. And let's go do Sunny Flight. If we can get over there without taking damage, there we go. Sunny Flight. These bonus levels are a staple point of Spyro games and are just as fun as they are annoying. You're about to see in 1 second. Alright, fly, although apparently you can't fly, but you can if the level needs you to fly. Make up your mind, Spyro. Alright, let's do this. So, these levels are unique in the sense that you can always fly, you touch anything, you pretty much lose, and you have to break all these items. Careful. So you have a certain amount of time. In Spyro 1, you get bonus time for breaking the objects. In other games, you only have like a minute 30, a minute to break them all. And then we get this one. Alright, that's all that. Now you have to loop back, lose a little bit of time, but now it's on to the train section, which I like to do backwards. You're supposed to do it forwards, but technically going backwards saves time. Pretty obvious why. So let's see, that's half of them. Looking for 2 more, then we just have the gates and the airplanes. That's a 1. And where are you, where are you? There you are. Okay, now we turn around, because we have gates and planes to take care of. We'll take care of the planes first, then the gates. Luckily, we fly faster than airplanes. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why, it just is. Take care of you and you. Oh, and you. Okay, 1 more. Got you. Now, I hope this is the beginning gate. If not, we're going to be out of luck. Actually, I'm 90% sure that wasn't the starting gate, so this is bad. Very bad. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the starting gate and the other one wasn't, so might be cutting it close. Can we do this first try? Come on, Spyro. Fly faster, although you're not flapping wings, so how are you flying in the first place? I don't know. Right, come on. Time save, time save. Cut the corners, cut the corners. 2 left. Come on. Come on. There we go. 6 seconds. 5, 4, back up. Come on. We got it. We got it with 4.5 seconds to spare. Whew, I don't do that very often. But with that, we have all the treasures for the Dragon's collection. of which I would normally remark, gems are valuable, why don't you start a rock collection? And then I realized rocks are minerals and gems are minerals as well. So, not gonna go there and open up that argument. With that, World 1, the Artisan World, is complete. All that's left to do is talk to the balloon person and move on to the next world. Hello, Marco the Balloonist. Wow, I see you've been busy rescuing dragons. Yeah, it only took me 20 minutes to rescue enough dragons to probably finish the job, but guess they're too lazy. You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Yeah, I'd like, progress the game to the Peacekeepers. Jump off your head because that's just what Spyro does. And look at this perfectly crafted balloon. Perfectly crafted for only Spyro, but I'm not going to complain. And it's a good thing I can't breathe fire, otherwise this whole thing would go up in smoke. And Spyro would probably drown in whatever water there is, because this world is nothing but island. Alright, here we are in the Peacekeepers world. We left the artisans for Peacekeepers. You know what that sounds like to me? Cops. Or rather, sheriffs. Why do I say sheriffs? Well, there's cactuses here, which means desert. So, Peacekeeper, desert, this aesthetic. Clearly we're gonna go rescue some sheriff dragons. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing. And if you did, please consider hitting the like button and impacting the subscribe button. It'll help out in the long run. With all that being said, this has been TheMechanist, logging off. Until next time.